Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for January 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for my Aquariuses. Happy birthday, my Aquarians. This is the time, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now, doing the weekend, so of course my two Radley Valentine decks. I'll use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I'll pull one from Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Whatever the message is for whoever may need it, it just comes through. I did talk about on the Aquarius overview, the 20th and 21st had some really high energy. When I talk about something that's happening on that day, or something's transitioning, it doesn't mean that it's a light, like it's like a light switch that just goes on and then goes off. It starts this energy, and it carries forward a few days, okay, at least, sometimes longer. So do not be surprised if people are a little bit irritable this weekend. Okay, let's go on. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards are face down. All of them are reversed. Reversed cards, to me, means stronger energy. Let's see what we have for my Aquariuses. Here we go. 7 of water. Okay, I feel like there's an emotional component. Well, water is emotion. It's emotional and it's fluid. It is our Cancer. It is our Pisces. It is also our Scorpio energy. 7s have that really very divine type of energy with this. But I feel like this may not necessarily be your high energy type of weekend. You may feel like there's a lot of downloads coming, a lot of emotional types of input coming for you this weekend. And it's going to be kind of up to you to kind of clear away what actually is real and what's not. Remember, I have talked about Saturn in Aquarius, illusion versus reality. This is part of that. So there is some decision making. There is, and with this, I can really feel it's like, do I let go? Do I go forward? Do I let go? Do I go forward? We are in an age of Aquarius. Remember, it didn't just flip. It's kind of dialing itself. It's kind of like one of those dimmer switch, and it's getting brighter and brighter. You should start feeling very affected by this. But I kind of feel I'm seeing like a walnut. And I'm seeing like because you built kind of that shell around you, and it's kind of like it's picking at the walnut, and it's trying to break that shell. And part of you is saying, yes, I want to be free. I want to get out. I want to do things. And another part of you is, and this is for this weekend, is kind of like, you know what? I'm rather cozy here. I'm rather cozy in my little shell. Leave me alone. So I do feel that this could be an emotional type of wake-up call for you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're jumping out of bed. But it is like I said, there's something with this Saturn in Aquarius energy. There's something, this is your birthday season, so things will start rolling more and more and more. Are you ready for them? Okay, let's see what this says. A complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Your next card here, reversed. 6 of air. Well, it sounds like you are ready. You do want this. Now, again, too, we've talked a little bit about this, my Aquariuses. It is some changes in habits. It is some changes in, do I really have to get up and go outside? Do I really have to go brush my teeth today? Not to say that you haven't, but it's like, I need to throw off some of that lethargy. I need to throw off some of that blanketing energy that has just been kind of a down, it's been a downer for me. And and again, I've been talking, especially as we go into Aquarius season more and more, we have to keep our energy on that lighter side so that you can kind of almost push off that lethargy. Now, 6 is the number of man. Air is your energy. It is also Gemini. It's also Libra. Thoughts, hearing news. It's strategic planning, thinking things through. But like I said, this is that opportunity. This is that chance. This is that pushing, breaking through that shell that's been it's almost like it's been a little prison to you. And now but it's been a comfortable little prison. I'll tell you that. Maybe you've been wanting to, kind of like stretch out a little bit, but in some ways you've kind of gotten used to it. But now it's like things are changing. So again, it's going to be some emotional aspects to it. It's going to be kind of this, do I break out of this energy? Well, the Six of Air says yes. Six of Air says things are popping for you. Things are going to be getting even better for you. Light at the end of the tunnel for you. So things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. Now, I like that too, because that could mean that, maybe that Friday you're kind of feeling, but then Saturday morning you wake up and say, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm getting in the car. I'm getting on my bike. I'm doing whatever it is. I'm out of here. I'm going to be seeing some of the world. Okay? Okay. Doesn't mean that it's going to be huge travel, but it might be enough to kind of, to perk you up a little bit. Okay, let's see what this last card is. Here we go. Awakening. Awakening. So I've been talking about you've been kind of in your shell. So we have a 12. So we have that 1, new energy. 10's transition. 2 has that decision-making type of energy. Awakening is Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel brings news. So there could be the news that's coming. Is that meaning that, again, movement. I'm feeling movement with this. It's kind of like this is the emotional. I don't really want to get up out of bed, but this one's like, nope. This is kind of like parenting, somebody parenting and saying, now Aquarius, you will get out of bed, you will wash your face, you will take your shower, you will do what you need to do. It's time to get moving. And I do feel that this is kind of you making a decision to come back to life. Anyway, so I like this. This is looking at things a little differently, not necessarily, remember, not as how you have been. Like I said, that Saturn, and Saturn's going to be in Aquarius for at least 2 years, for 2 years, I'm sorry. But this is illusion versus reality, seeing things a little clearer than you have. Now, is it going to be like the light switch that just goes boing and you see everything clear? No, but the dimmer switch is kind of like, oh, I'm seeing a little bit more. You know how when you turn down a light with a dimmer switch and your eyes get used to it and you're not really sure that, the light has even gone down? We get used to kind of living in that darkness. This is kind of, we're turning it up now. We're bringing in that light. And that's because of you, my Aquariuses. This is because of your energy here. Okay, look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Okay, write down Gabriel's name. Make sure you call upon him, when you need to. But also, too, watch for messages. Watch for angelic messages coming to you. And, those can be in those repeating numbers. Those can be in feathers, feathers. Sometimes seeing feathers. And, but look for some patterns. Trust a little bit more your instincts with this too, this weekend. But look for the, look for the repeating, look for the messages, because I feel that there's going to be a lot of angelic messages coming, especially for my Aquariuses this weekend. Here we go. Let's go on. This one is also reversed. Here we are. King of Michael. Now, Michael is air energy again, so we talk about the air energy. And the king is, the king of air, the king of swords, the king of Michael is like the oldest of the cards, okay? The wisest, the one that brings the news, the one can really think clearer. And like I said, it's like the dimmer switch. And you weren't even aware that it was being turned down on you over how many years have we been going there. But now you're aware, it's like you can see clearer. It's like your thinking is clearing up. There's this emotional, it's a lethargy. I really, kind of like, I'm like okay with staying in my little walnut shell here. But it's like the world, the energies isn't letting you. So there's a lot of clear thinking coming. There's a lot of decisions coming. There's going to be some news. There's a lot of things that you're going to be able to base better decisions on. Okay? Okay. The King of Michael is principled, rational, ambitious, respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. You probably will start, I do feel like you're going to be listening more. I feel like your awareness of things going around, like I said, you're going from kind of being, turned down, and it's ramping itself up. Again, it's not a shock to your system where it's like all of a sudden, whoa. No, it's a dimmer. So you still have more to go. You still have more to go. But the world, it's almost like, when you go from a black and white movie to a color movie, and the colors just kind of fade, and then all of a sudden they're popping. Well, you're kind of in that, in that colorization, but it's not quite to the point of popping yet. Okay? Okay, let's go on here. Yeah, okay. You want to fall out? Sure. Let's see what crystal may be helpful. This one is also reversed. Titanium Rainbow Quartz. Now that's beautiful colors. Those are beautiful colors. And I talked about awakening all chakras, ultimate manifestation, vibrancy, powerful shift. Now, like I said, it's the dimmer switch is turning. It's not all the way on to high yet, but it will get there. It will get there. And it depends. Do you like, do you want, it's not supposed to be a shock to your system. But again, that 7 of water means kind of like, oh, maybe I don't really want to go there yet. But my Aquarians, I don't know. It kind of sounds like you will. But this is the start of this. I shouldn't say the start. This is that next step in that. Anyway, take a moment. Go ahead. Like, share, subscribe. Do all of that stuff because it does help. More importantly, and as always, my Aquariuses, know that you are loved. Stay safe, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.